Just going to invite everyone to come gently, with love, with honor, and with reverence into center within your sacred temple, your sacred body, your sacred vessel to which you are housing your infinite, eternal spirit. And as you take a moment to come into absolute mindfulness, let yourself just pay attention to and let all of your focus go into your breath. And the invitation when you breathe is when you breathe and you feel the oxygen and that beautiful etheric liquid crystalline energy moving through you. Can you feel it like diamond light, as if it was sparkling crystalline diamond light? Each breath like a radiating sparkle of light, almost like diamonds of light when the sun is shining on a lake or the ocean. And all of those sparks of light are just radiating over that surface. When you take the breath, can you feel it almost like the ocean of spirit just pouring through you as this crystalline river of light? And the guardians today are inviting us to go into yourself. So imagine that if all of your awareness could anchor into your chest, and then see if you can anchor it into your heart, and then see if you can find that doorway in your heart, that portal in your heart that leads you to the void, to the space of no thing, to the ultimate space of the womb of all creation, to the heart of Mother. And the invitation is that when you go into that void, let yourself for a moment become aware of the chatter of your ego, the chatter of your mind, the chatter of your thoughts, the chatter of all of your distraction, maybe even the chatter of your nervous system. And notice just all of that busyness that goes on in your world, but that none of that busyness is you. What would it be like to drop into that void and just ask in the stillness, who am I? The eternal I. It is the vast consciousness that transcends space and time, that when it is invited, it pours into you through the invitation of you to actually connect to yourself and be yourself in this lifetime. And the guardians really want us to understand in a deeper way that who you are in your totality as this absolute eternal essence that you are. That a lot of times in different incarnations, you don't even invite yourself to be a part of that life with you. And so when you even just start to connect to that infinite intelligence that you are, notice how calm it is, at peace. There is no busyness, there is no nervous energy, there is no chattery thoughts. Just start to become aware of the teeter of your attention, how your attention will want to crave to connect to that stillness and that eternalness of your nature, your true I am. But that the mind and the ego gets a little nervous when you check out of this reality. And so it'll pop thoughts into your head, and it'll pop busy electric or nervous energy into your body that distracts you. And the gift is are you willing to invite that aspect of yourself into your life, into this experience, to give it permission to have room and to have space in your thoughts, in your actions, in your stillness? Now, from this place, take another deep breath. Let all of your awareness go into your breathing. And as you breathe, infuse that consciousness into that sparkle, that crystalline sparkle that moves through your body. And if you can, let your imagination imagine that each breath that you take in, it's like a buildup of that energy. And as you breathe out, it doesn't just breathe out through your mouth, but it breathes out from every single pore of your skin, every hair follicle, every aspect of the surface of the organ of your skin emanates like this glowing energy as that light just pulses out from your pores. And that it also emanates out through your breath. It emanates out through your aura. It emanates out through your eyes when your eyes are open and you see another with your eyes, the windows of your soul, that you truly do see soul to soul, source to source, like a mirror. Now, from this mindful place in your heart and in your eternal being, breathe that calm river of light up into your pineal gland and let it begin to wash away any calcification, any kinds of debris, anything that has ever felt blocked or inhibited within your perception, your third eye, your eye of Ra. And it's almost as though you are uncovering a whole new layer of your Merkaba star. Like a liquid Merkaba plasma light. And notice today, as you bring this level of mindfulness and eternal nature to your Merkaba star in your pineal gland, what does it spin like? What is its movement, its shape, its color, its size? And let it expand out larger than your cranium. Fill out your first light body layer. Fill it up with this liquid light. Push it out gently. No rush, no hurry. Just it, with the greatest of ease, just does it. Moves out into your second light body layer. and then into your third light body layer, your fourth light body layer, your fifth light body layer, amplifying through your sixth light body layer, and then out into your seventh. And then you can just imagine it like a river continuing on. There's no need to follow it anymore, but it just goes on to the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. We're just going to deal just with this tree of life. We're just watching our entire tree of life fill up. But in the first 7 sound tones, the layers 1 through 7, I invite you, if you are in a safe place and you feel as though you want to do some sounds or some tones or something to express the Crystalla sound tones and rainbow crystalline fields, that you can just let those tones begin to emanate. Let your own voice be the healing currency that reverberates through all of your second chakras, which correspond to each of the 7 light body layers, which corresponds to your rainbow body. The Ka, Ra, Ya, Sa, Ta, La. Ka, Ra, Ya, Sa, Ta, La. Ka, Ra, Ya, Sa, Ta, La. Now, from this very expanded perspective of your Merkaba in your pineal gland, allow this radiance of all 7 light bodies to now just move gently down. No force needed, just a gentle moving, embracing down into the crystalline heart of the earth. It's like you just send your rays of love from every aspect of you, like rivers of love that are loving, hugging, holding, connecting to, and being just so mindful with each aspect of the earth body. There's no hurry to get to a finish line. Every single tendril of your heart loves every single place that you connect to the earth. So there is no perfect place to go because all of it is perfect to love. And as you sense the all-encompassing expansion of your heart, holding the entire earth body within, it's as though your heart and her heart, without even thinking about it, become one. And now step into her consciousness and let her begin to show you her 12 tree grid. So her Crystalla pattern and all of her Stargate and family connections. And without even thinking about it, your heart instantly clicks in and connects to the heart of every planetary system within our solar system. Your heart instantaneously unified with Mercury, Mars, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. And through the holographic template, through every asteroid, you have connected to the heart of Meldak. just your focus begins to reweave through the etheric, the heart of Maldek, back into unity, back into wholeness, back into one. That all souls whom have ever been refugees on other planetary systems because their home mother was lost, that as you hold the etheric template for the heart of Maldek, all souls begin to reattune to their soul signature. And if you are auditory, you might begin to hear a chorus, like a symphony of celebration, of love, the choirs of the angelics singing out with such joy, happiness, just absolute adoration and love, the love that you would imagine, but infinite fold of finding a loved one returning home. Now, as this solar system begins to radiate as one unified heart, begin to feel this solar system beginning to unify with all of its tree of life, Kathara body. And you begin to feel it connect to Eridanus, to Sirius, to the Pleiades, to Andromeda, to Orion, to Lyra. Just notice all of these activation points, creating one unified heart. And there's nothing you have to think about. It's just, it instantaneously happens. And then as you feel all as one, just expand it out to the heart of the Aurora Earth in the Andromedan Mother Galaxy. That our entire galaxy unifies with its twin, Hieros Gamos, divine union. Two hearts reunited again as one. And as you allow that aquafarian crystalline template to begin to infuse into your heart, become aware now of your field around you in your physical body. Just become present of your physical temple again, sitting wherever you're sitting. And notice that without even thinking about it, you've created not only the 12th, but the 24 and the 48th dimensional shield double diamond template around you. There was no work needed. All you had to do was open your heart to love. And you just amplified a 48 dimensional shield around you. And notice how that feels quite a bit different than the 12th dimensional shield. And if you were to play around with moving it closer and further away from you, so maybe closer so it fills up the room that you are in, and then further away that you could easily move it out to expand to the entire town or city where you are. But really, let's play big, because you are magic. You are eternal. Just breathe it in so you feel it within your body. And then as you breathe it out, feel it expand beyond the earth. So it expands to be as large as a breath that encompasses our entire solar system. And then breathe it in and then breathe it out through the entire template of all of our star nations. And then breathe it in. And then breathe it out. And just notice that you never have been apart from the Andromedan Mother Galaxy. And that deep within you, because you are born of her, that light is eternal. And we are one. And from this divine place, as we declare our intention, our declaration of intention, that we declare from the core of our heart our intention to serve our source, that we align ourselves fully and completely to the heart of the one infinite creator, that we dedicate this life to being our true heart song across all the cosmos. We surrender our ego now to be in service to the law of one mission, of first cause light as a pillar of light. And in the light of truth, we declare and intend. Just take a deep breath for this. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am a soul sovereign being. And so it is. I am that I am. We are that we are, and we are one. And as you breathe that absolute love back into your body, I invite you to come back and just tap back into that place within you that was aware within that portal of your heart, that eternal you, that still point, that calm, that balanced, that eternal aspect of you. And just, this is your own personal invitation. How much of you are you willing to share your life with now? And you can just say to my higher self, anything that is not aligned with that, anything that inhibits that, does not agree with it, pull it from me now. I am complete with needing distractions, limitations, making my life difficult, having to struggle, suffering, being the martyr, limiting my abilities, hiding my light. I am done with making myself small and hiding who I am. And any contracts or agreements I've ever had to live that out, I cancel them, I delete them, I dissolve them permanently and irrevocably. With the light of the light of the light within, I purify and dissolve them now. I am free to be me, and so it is.